It's amazing how one and the same acoustic guitar sounds different in another player's hands. And each guitarist may use a wide variety of techniques. Finger picking, flat picking, strumming, slide. An acoustic guitar is truly a universe of sound. Recording this universe of sound is not always easy, though the right tools and the right techniques will give you a good start. Welcome back to the Neumann Home Studio Academy. In this tutorial series, we're looking at how to get a great acoustic guitar sound with only one microphone. In the previous episode, we placed a Neumann TLM 102 at the 12th fret, about 12 inches away from the instrument, orienting the mic towards the right hand. This 12th fret position is probably the most common way to record an acoustic guitar. It will give you a nicely balanced sound. But sometimes you would like to get a more powerful sound, a sound with bass notes that ring out long and strong. So we want more bass, but we don't want it to get too boomy. We want to hear each note clearly. By the way, this black microphone right here is the exact same model as the silver one over here. It's the Neumann TLM 102. They just come in two different colors. Now, you may remember from our last episode that the low energy, the bass energy of your guitar actually is generated at the sound hole. Yet, putting a microphone into that hole sounds terrible. But there's a way of getting closer to the sound hole without unwanted boominess. Place the mic a little higher at about the height of the upper edge and angle it down towards the right hand. That way you'll avoid the full blast of the sound hole, but it will give you a nice and thick low end. Angling the mic also helps to avoid sound reflections, bouncing between the soundboard and the capsule. That allows us to move the mic closer to the guitar if you want to. And as you will hear in a minute, the bass response, it will increase. That's because of the proximity effect. You see, like most studio microphones, the TLM 102 is a cardioid microphone, which means it picks up sound from the front, not in the back. And with such directional microphones, you'll get more bass response if you get closer to the source of the sound. That's why they call it proximity effect. So when you move the microphone closer to the guitar, two things happen. One, you get more bass. And two, you get more direct sound, because the mic picks up less reverb or room ambience. Okay, so that leaves you with two choices. You could either go for a thick, powerful sound right above the sound hole, or you could go for the well-balanced sound at the 12th fret. Now, obviously, with all positions near the neck of your guitar, they'll bring you string noise. And some people like that because it adds a little flavor to the natural handmade sound of your guitar. But what if you would like to go without string noise? Well, if you want a cleaner sound, let's move the mic from the neck to the other side of the guitar. Another popular position is to point the mic between the bridge and the player's right hand. Yeah, right here. That's where you want to aim it. Right here. Yeah, just like that. Do you notice less string noise? The emphasis is on the mid-range now. It's kind of like a 60s, 70s type of sound. It's also good for slide guitar, by the way. You could also place the mic a bit lower, midway between the bridge and the corner of the body. What you get here is mostly the sound coming off the soundboard with less string and picking noise. It's a good idea to experiment with the mic position, because the sound changes quite a bit depending on which part of the soundboard you point your mic at. Do you notice the smoother sound? It's got a softer attack. And the emphasis now is on the tone of your guitar, with a nicely balanced low end. To summarize, let's compare the different mic positions. Okay, so much for this episode. Next time we'll be comparing different microphones you could use. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon at the Neumann Home Studio Academy.